All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. We are at the Ohio Association for College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. Again, thank you so much for being here. We have some absolutely amazing institutions here to tell you a little bit more about themselves. So we're super excited to have them and host them tonight. Now, with that said, we have a couple housekeeping items that I would like to tell you about. And I'm sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Sibel Racim. I'm your facilitator for tonight, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. So with that said, let's talk about some housekeeping items throughout this session. You're going to see and hear from some amazing institutions, so you might have some questions naturally, and we absolutely encourage them. But because your chat on your end as an attendee is disabled, you're going to be asking questions through the Q&A down at the bottom of your Zoom screen. So use that Q&A button and you can type in your questions to the presenters at any time. Please make sure that you note that this is at any time. Do not wait until the last minute towards the end of the 45-minute virtual college fair, because we will not be having a live Q&A with those questions. So once you put a question in the Q&A, the presenter or the institution will then be sure to answer it and type in the answer right in that Q&A section. So again, this goes for any time. Also, please make sure to put the title of the institution the question is for within your question. For example, if you're asking a question to XYZ University, please put XYZ University, my question is, in your actual typed question. Also, we talked about how your chat is disabled. Also, your video and your audio is turned off. You are muted and video is turned off because this is a webinar style type of virtual college fair, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. In regards to some more sessions, please sign up for some more sessions that we have not only tonight, but also in 2 weeks. We do have panels going on, and you can find those at strivescan.com/Ohio. So this is definitely one of many, many college presentations offered, so definitely check out the others. Last but not least, maybe you have a friend that missed out on tonight. Well, a recording of this will be available. All sessions are being recorded and will be available on the same page you registered for this session. And it'll be on there in about a week or so. So just hang tight for that. Now, without further ado, I would like to invite our first institution up for tonight's virtual college fair, and that is Purdue University.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Andrea Lutz, and I serve as an assistant director in the Office of Admissions at Purdue University. Purdue is a large public research institution located in West Lafayette, Indiana. This is actually what campus looks like year-round. I kid. This is what it currently looks like. So we do have a beautiful traditional campus. Although large in terms of student population, campus itself is pretty compact. So you can get from one end of campus to the other, typically within 15 minutes walking distance. Student enrollment at Purdue, we currently have about 45,800 students, 34,900-ish undergrads make up that total enrollment. And we do have a very diverse campus. 51% of our students are from the state of Indiana and 37% from all other US states, and 128 different countries are represented at our institution. So a very diverse, world-renowned institution. A little bit more about where we're located. So West Lafayette is a college town. We have about 46,000 residents. So it's about the same size in terms of population as our student population, but a very safe college town. We are just west of Lafayette, which is a little bit larger of a city. The picture that you see, that walking bridge, it connects our two cities. So students have access to two downtown areas, and that actually crosses the Wabash River. Multiple festivals happen throughout the school year. We have 3 farmers markets in the greater Lafayette area, and even a skating rink within walking distance. And we are centrally located in the Midwest, about an hour north of Indianapolis and 2 hours south of Chicago. Opportunities abound at Purdue, whether it's undergraduate research, scholarly projects, experiential learning through both the classroom and jobs and co-ops. Our students are involved in a lot of things at Purdue. Just to highlight a couple student stories, Alexis was a biology student in the College of Science, and she's all the way to the left. She worked with a professor in biology on the jaw biomechanics of sculpins. So that's something that she studied during her undergrad years, and she currently is wrapping up grad school. SJ is the student holding Tupperware. He was a Polytechnic Institute student, and he worked with one of his professors who was working with Tupperware to create smart Tupperware. And then to the right, Zach was a College of Engineering student and with a strong interest in the entertainment industry. And he pursued a roller coaster engineering degree through a multidisciplinary degree within engineering and interned multiple months with Disney. And he's currently working in the entertainment industry. So opportunities abound at Purdue. We typically have about 1,700 unique employers visit our campus each year. And we do have one of the largest student-run career fairs in the nation. So 400 unique employers visit 2 days each September for that particular career fair. Speaking of involvement, we have almost 1,000 student organizations, everything from the Pet a Puppy Club to the Reamer Club, which upholds tradition and spirit at Purdue. Greek life is thriving at our institution. 20% of our students are involved in Greek life. But if you're musically inclined, Purdue bands and orchestras and Purdue musical organizations are also great options as well. Lots of options in terms of student orgs. 11 academic colleges and schools make up Purdue, our main campus, and we have 200 majors within those colleges and schools. Because we direct admit, when we review applications, we allow students to put a second choice on their application, just because some of our programs are more competitive than others in terms of the number of apps that we receive. So it could be that maybe not admissible for one program, but admissible to 198 others. Here are our 11 colleges and schools, top-notch faculty, just innovators in their areas, their subject areas. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go in depth about each of our colleges, but the largest on our campus is the College of Engineering, and the largest major is actually within the College of Science, Computer Science. So excellent academic programs. 5 steps to complete your app to Purdue, and steps 2 through 5 are found in the common application. And that's the key thing to remember when applying is you can complete everything you need within the common app. We practice holistic review at Purdue. So we consider both academic and non-academic factors in order to answer a key question. And that question is this student academically prepared to succeed in their desired program? For our more competitive programs, we have to ask a second question, and that is this applicant competitive in the applicant pool for their major? Again, because we direct admit, some of our majors are more competitive due to the number of apps. Key dates and deadlines: August 1st is when our app goes live, October 1st is when the FAFSA goes live, and then November 1st is our early action application deadline, which you can see on the screen a couple key reasons to apply early action. Merit scholarships have to apply by November 1st to be considered for university-wide merit awards. And then you also receive your decision as early as possible for the upcoming fall. So we release early action decisions January 15th. January 15th is also the deadline, the regular decision deadline. Affordability is incredibly important to our institution. Our tuition has been frozen for 10 years now, and this gives you a glimpse into 2 academic semesters, so both fall and spring at Purdue. And then lastly, because I know I only have a few seconds left, multiple ways to explore our institution through the website on your screen. I'll drop it in the chat so that you can have it later, but you can connect with all the colleges on our campus so you can learn more specifically about majors. If you want an extended presentation, you could also get that through, sorry about that. You can get that through the Office of Admissions. But thank you again for joining us, and I'll go ahead and kick it to the next presenter.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions for Purdue University, please don't forget to put it down in the Q&A down at the bottom. All right, next up we have Kent State University.
Okay, here I am. Hi, everyone. My name is Brian Crescenzo. I am an assistant director at Kent State University at the Kent campus. Just going to talk to you guys a little bit today about our university. Just kind of get started where we're located at, Kent, Ohio, city of Kent itself. We do have roughly around 30,000 people in our town. We are a college town as well. But with our campus, we actually are an 8-campus network. We have 7 regional campuses scattered throughout Northeast Ohio, which you'll be hearing from some today in a little bit. But just on the Kent campus itself, we do have over 21,000 undergraduate students. And every fall semester, we end up enrolling a little over 4,200 first-time freshmen. And they're coming from all across the country and all across the world to our campus. And with our university, we have over 350 different major degrees and programs to choose from. So some of our more popular majors on our campus in no particular order: education, nursing, fashion design, fashion merchandising, architecture, journalism, but that's not to take away from any other programs. We have a phenomenal musical theater program on our campus. I'm a product of the history program at our university, a great psychology program here. So we have a lot of variety of choices for you to choose from. Now, with our university too, as well, we always encourage our students to live on campus. We have 25 different places to live at our university, and we give the students a choice of where to live and who to live with. So you'll be able to live with someone that is currently a Kent State student, someone that will become a Kent State student that you may already know through extracurricular activities or whatever it may be, or you can do the random roommate, which I always encourage all students to do, because you get paired up with someone that has similar interests as you, but also we do it where we pair you up with someone who has a similar class schedule as you your first semester. So when you're going into your regular classes, whether it's an introduction to psychology course in a lecture hall with 300 students or a college algebra course with 30 students, you're knowing someone going into these courses and you're not feeling like a little fish in the ocean type of situation on our campus. Now, also with our university too, as well, we encourage our students to stay active. We do have opportunities for you to be involved with Greek life, fraternities and sororities if you want to, organizations dedicated to your major, special interests, athletic type of clubs too as well. Organization I always love talking about, it's near and dear to my heart. I was a part of it as a student and I was advisor for them for a while. Kent State University DFW Club, stands for Down for Whatever. They meet on a bi-weekly basis, and even in this COVID times, they're still meeting. They're doing a wide variety of stuff. They've done virtual game nights, movie watch alongs. They did a Super Bowl watch party. It's all different fun stuff there to get you out there involved and stay active through our university. Now, we are a Division I school. We have Division I athletics on our campus. You'll be able to go to any of the events at our university, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, anything like that. You're able to go to all these events. If you're interested in pursuing Division I athletics on our campus, kentstatesports.com, find the athletic you're interested in, fill out the recruiting survey there. Now, with our university, we are still open for applications for the fall of 2021, but for the students who are going to be enrolling in the fall of 2022, our application goes live starting August 1st. That's the earliest you can apply. Either the Kent State application or the Common App, we accept either one. Now, what we would need from you is the $50 application fee, your high school transcripts, and we are going to be test optional for next year. So we're not requiring you to submit an ACT or SAT. It's purely up to you, because we understand what's going on right now with the pandemic. You may not have the capability to take the exam. That's okay. That's why we do a holistic review on our campus. We look at you at the big picture. We look at the classes you've taken throughout high school, what you've been involved with, what you've been active with. We find out more about you as an individual when we're making a decision here at our university. Now, we do offer scholarships at our campus. You need to apply to our campus by February 1st of your senior year to receive any merit-based scholarships. We accept the FAFSA here on our campus too as well. It's optional to fill that out. But when it comes to the cost for our in-state residents, you see on the screen right now, it's roughly a little over $23,000 a year. And that includes your tuition, your housing, and your food plan. Now, we do an Ohio tuition guarantee where we lock in that tuition price there for you for your 4 years. We also lock in the room and board as well during those 4 years too as well. So you can budget your time accordingly. Now, the thing we believe in is that we believe that going into college, it's an investment to yourself, and we produce you into that next level. Within 6 months of graduation, 87% of our graduates, as you can see there, were employed or they're continuing on their education at a full-time level, at a higher level. So we get you into that next phase there through the entire process. Now, I was only able to talk to you guys for a little bit here, but I just want to let you know that's my contact information on the screen right there. We're here available for you virtually. We have academic information sessions that you can be able to learn more about a particular major or program. You can meet with a financial aid counselor. You can meet with myself or whoever your personal admissions counselor may be too as well. We are offering campus tours right now, but if you don't feel safe about coming onto campus and everything, that's perfectly fine. We're doing virtual campus tours that'll be starting in the month of March, where you'll be paired up with a tour guide taking you around the campus. But besides that, I want to thank you guys again and go Flashes.
All right, thank you so much, Brian. If you have any questions for Brian with Kent State University, please put it down in the Q&A down below. Next up, we have Kent State University at Stark.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. This is Yasmin Akhtar from Kent State University at Stark. So we are actually one of the regional campuses throughout Kent State system. We are located in North Canton, and we are the largest regional campus. We have 7,000 students year-round at our campus, and our student-to-faculty ratio is 21:2. What that means, our class sizes are very small. I want to say that probably the highest number of students we have in one class is 30, and our faculty are very much involved with our students. Our average age of a full-time student is 22. So we have students coming right out of high school, transfer, guest students. We also have adult students. 39% of our students are juniors and seniors. So we have 25+ bachelor's programs. So if a student start with us, and if they actually see that they start a major and we finish, they can finish up at the Stark campus, usually they end up staying with us, or they will just take as many classes as possible with us and then transition to the Kent campus. And the transition process is pretty seamless. They just see a campus advisor. There is no transfer issue, or they do not have to do another online application. We also have an honors program, and there are 200 students in this program right now. If you're interested in the program and if you do qualify for the program, you will get an invitation from our honors program coordinator. 70% of our students receive financial aid, and 13% of our students are multicultural international students. We are open enrollment, so we do not have a specific high school GPA or ACT for you to get admitted. As long as you submit all the documentation, you will be accepted at the Stark campus. So these are all the bachelor's degree we have. I wanted to point out some of the bachelor's degree that are very popular. So of course, nursing, psychology, biology, or business management and marketing, and computer science is actually one of our newer programs, which just started last year, and we are adding more minors. So there will be 3 more minors within the computer science program. One of the majors that I do want to mention is the music technology program. So if you are interested in music production or studio, that's a program you might want to look into. And that's a program that you can only do at the Stark campus. So if this is something you're interested in, you should definitely check that out. We have every kind of student support services that you may need while you're taking classes with us, except our residence hall. We do not have residence hall, so it's a commuter campus. So some of the support services that I do want to mention, that we do have a recreation and wellness center. We definitely have a writing center. We have a study abroad office, so you can talk to someone there about the financial assistance and scholarship options we have. So, and also parking is free at our campus. So that's one of the perks of going to a regional campus. We do have 20+ student organizations at our campus. So you can definitely join one of the student organizations we have, or you can also start your own student organization. We have music concerts and theater productions, actually, which are run by our students, and those are free for our students. We bring featured speakers every year, so you can attend all those events for free. So this is a slide where I want to talk to you about how much it costs to go to college. So we all know that college is very expensive. So let's say if you decide to get a biology degree and you want to go to a private college, so you will pay $32,500 yearly to go to a private college to get a biology degree, any other degree. So I'm just giving you one example of a degree. So let's say you can get the same degree from a 4-year public institution or a main campus for $11,600. You can get the same biology degree from the Stark campus for $6,500. So you are saving $5,000 right there. So pretty much you end up paying $28,500 for 4 years or 8 semesters at the Stark campus. If you do add minors or if you take summer classes or any additional classes, that will be an added cost. We actually award $700,000 scholarship dollar each year to our students. So next thing you want to know that, well, so this all sounds very good. So how do I start the application process? So of course, you do want to apply online. So we need an online application and an official high school transcript. So that's a pretty straightforward process. We do recommend you sending us your ACT or SAT score if you have them, because that will help us to place you in classes. And if you don't, you will just take another test with us. We do have tour right now going on in person. So it's one family at a time. So you can actually go to that link and schedule a campus tour, or you can do the virtual tour at your own pace. We also have admissions appointments available for you to meet with an admissions counselor that you can just make an appointment online and you can get your questions answered. So for example, what major I want to pick, or what kind of jobs I can get if I do get a degree at this program, or any kind of admissions questions that you may have. And of course, you want to make sure that you know the scholarship deadline no matter where you're applying, because you don't want to miss out the money that you have earned. So that depends mainly on your ACT and GPA. So for us, the scholarship deadline is February 1st. If you want to know more about our scholarship guidelines and also criteria, you can go to that link, and also you can get more information from there. So this is my contact information. I know it's a very short time to go over everything. So I tried as quickly as possible to give you as much information as I can. So this is my contact information. So after the event today, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, give me a call or email me, or you can also send your questions throughout the chat. So thank you for joining me. Good luck with everything and stay safe.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Kent State University at Stark. If you have any questions for them, please put it down in the Q&A at the bottom. Next up, we have Duquesne University.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening to learn a little bit more about each of the different colleges. My name's Jessie, and I am an assistant director of admissions at Duquesne University. So excited to talk to you a little bit more about what Duquesne has to offer. So a little bit about Duquesne. We are a private Catholic institution located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are one of the largest and most comprehensive Catholic universities in the state of Pennsylvania, but also really throughout the United States as well. And while we are Catholic by founding, we're welcoming to all by mission. So you certainly don't have to identify as Catholic in order to attend Duquesne. About 50% of our students self-identify as being Catholic, and the other 50% come from all different faith and religious backgrounds. And we're really proud of that religious diversity that we have represented on our campus. And I'm going to share with you, I think, the top 3 reasons why students decide to attend Duquesne. So the first of those is our size. Our total enrollment at Duquesne is about 9,500 students with about 6,000 undergraduates. So with those numbers, we are what you would consider like a mid-sized institution. I like to say that we're large enough that we're able to provide a lot of opportunities and resources for our students, but we're also small enough that our students get a really great individualized experience while they're with us. One of our tour guides likes to refer to Duquesne as her Goldilocks school. She says, it's not too big, it's not too small, it's just that right fit. And I really love that. I think that that's the perfect way to describe Duquesne and our size. As you can see on this slide here, our student to faculty ratio is 14:1 with an average class size of about 28. And we really do try to keep those numbers as small as possible, again, to ensure that students get that really great individualized experience where they're getting to know their faculty members really well. Their faculty members are getting to know them on a first name basis, and our students get to know this other people that they're in the classroom with as well. Another top reason why students decide to attend Duquesne is because of our location. And I would say our location is my favorite part about Duquesne. We are located in downtown Pittsburgh, but our location is a little bit unique. We're located like right on the edge of downtown, and we're located up on a hill that we affectionately call the Bluff. And so while you're on campus, you can't really tell that you're in downtown Pittsburgh. We're not like in the middle of the hustle and bustle of things. So students kind of get the best of both worlds, in that they get this enclosed park-like campus, but then they also have all of the benefits of being in a metropolitan area. This really benefits our students academically and professionally because they have access to so many different internships, student teaching, clinicals, whatever that field experience might look like for their academic program. And it also really benefits our students socially because there are a lot of fun things to do in the city. Pittsburgh is home to 3 professional sports teams. We're home to some incredible museums that our students really like to take advantage of and explore. We also have a lot of great restaurants in the city. That's my favorite part about living in Pittsburgh. So many fun things that can really benefit the student experience. And then the third reason why students decide to attend Duquesne is because of our academic programs and our reputation for academic success. So at Duquesne, we have 9 different schools of study and over 80 different undergraduate majors within each of those schools. So quite a bit of different majors to choose from. Some of those include our Rango School of Health Sciences, where we have direct entry programs in physician assistant studies, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech language pathology. We have a School of Music where we have some excellent music programs like music education, music therapy, music technology, music performance. We also have an excellent School of Business with majors like accounting, finance, economics, marketing. We have a School of Nursing, a School of Pharmacy, and so many others that I honestly don't have time to talk about in this 6 minutes. But all of our programs are direct entry. So whenever you apply to Duquesne, you do indicate on your application what academic program you'd like to be considered for. And whenever we review your application, we review it specifically for that academic program. In addition to academics at Duquesne, we have over 250 different student organizations for our students to join. Those range from multicultural organizations to religious organizations. We have academic and professional organizations. We have social organizations like Greek Life. So many great things for our students to take part in outside of the classroom as well. And as far as what the next steps are, how do you become a Duquesne Duke? Completing the application is really the next step. If you are currently a senior or looking to start in the fall of 2021, we are still accepting applications. So if you have not yet applied, it is absolutely not too late. You can apply through our own application that you can access through our website, or we are a member of the Common App. Either way works perfectly great, whichever one is really more convenient for you. And if you are a junior or someone looking to start in the fall of 2022, your application will be open August 1st. So in addition to completing your application, we'll ask you to submit some supplemental materials. We are test optional, so no need to submit those test scores. And I think that my time is just about running out. So thank you all so much for joining me. I will put in the chat my contact information. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And we are also offering on-campus visits and virtual visit options right now. So you can sign up for one of those on our website. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jesse. If you have any questions for Duquesne University, please put it down in the Q&A at the bottom. Next, we have Rochester Institute of Technology.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tess, and I'm an admissions counselor at RIT. I'm just going to jump right in here. So RIT is known as a STEM school because we have great programs in computing, engineering, technology, but we also have some excellent programs in art and design, business, liberal arts, photography, film. We also have some unique programs that you don't see other places, such as imaging science and packaging science. So altogether, we do have 90 different majors. Whatever it is that you're interested in, we likely have a program that will meet that interest. And we also have 40 different ways to be pursuing your master's at the same time as your bachelor's. So we are very big into experiential learning, which is learning by doing or hands-on learning. And one of the ways we accomplish that is through our co-op program. Co-op or cooperative education is a paid work experience. It typically starts in your junior year, and you're actually going to leave campus and work full-time for a company. So almost all of our students are going to do at least one co-op before they graduate, and many students are going to get a full year of co-op. These are two examples of how co-op will work depending on your major. The top example that says engineering is a 5-year program because engineering, computer science, and engineering technology students are all going to get a full year of work experience before they graduate. So when you're out on co-op, you're not taking classes or paying tuition. You can actually be anywhere in the country. And in fact, our students do take advantage of that and get that work experience in other areas of the country. It just gives them a chance to really explore. And then when they do come back to campus, they're usually pretty energized to hit the books again. The second example that says business is for a 4-year plan where you can complete your co-op in the summer. And that's for business students, liberal arts, fine arts, and science. So not surprisingly, the co-op program at RIT really helps with our outcomes rate. We have a very good outcome in terms of jobs after graduation and placement into grad school, largely due to that work experience that students get. So some of the employers here are very name recognizable, but actually there are hundreds of employers that come to campus each semester to interview and hire students for jobs after graduation, as well as the co-op jobs. Another way we do experiential learning is through research. So some of these areas here are funded programs that are faculty led, and students can help with that research as lab assistants or research assistants. But undergrad students can also submit a research proposal. If you have an area that you're interested in that really excites you, you can submit a proposal and get funding, lab space, and advisement to do your own research as well. RIT students are very innovative and creative. They want to test things and try things out and build things, and we want to give them ways to do that. So there's lots of ways that we do that. The pictures here are of the construct, which is a 3D printing space that is available to everybody regardless of major. We actually have a lot of makerspace on campus, and I can't list all of the different ways that we encourage that innovative spirit, but I would encourage you to check out some of those projects on our website. So lots going on. We have about 14,000 undergrad students on campus, and they live on campus or very nearby. So there's a lot to do on the weekends and in the evenings. There's 300 different clubs, and there's events and activities every day. We're Division I for ice hockey, men's and women's, and then Division III for our other sports. The ice hockey program is probably the biggest spectator sport at RIT. The students love to go to the home games. We have a pep band that plays at all the home games, so that is a lot of fun. If you're not an ice hockey fan, you're likely to become one. And then, of course, we also have a lot of club, recreational, and intramural activities, and these are just a few of the different intramural sports that you can pick up at RIT. So we have a lot of performing arts, which is interesting because we actually don't have music, theater, or dance majors, but we do have a lot of students with those interests. And so to recognize that, we actually have performing arts scholarships that are based totally on extracurricular involvement. Those scholarships are fairly small. They're $1,000 to $2,000 a year, but they can be added to an academic scholarship. And you're essentially getting a scholarship to do something that you would do anyways, just for fun. So I mentioned that most of our students are going to live right on campus. We have a lot of housing available. The first year students live in the residence halls, and after that there are suites and apartments for our upperclassmen. Our residence halls are all connected by tunnels, and most of our academic buildings are connected by tunnels as well. So if you want to avoid the winter weather, you can do that. And then down in the tunnels, we have places to eat, game rooms, study space, fitness facilities, and that sort of thing, grocery store. There are lots of different dining options. We are really sensitive to, all of the different ways that people need to accommodate allergies and all of that sort of thing. So lots of choices. When you apply to RIT, you're going to choose one of 3 paths. You can apply directly into your major. You can apply to what we call a college, such as the College of Business, the College of Art, etc. or you can be undecided. So we want to leave all of those areas open to you. Most of our students are going to get a merit scholarship and financial aid as well. So most students are going to get both. And then these are just some ways to connect with us virtually. And I will put my contact information in the chat. But we welcome visitors on campus in person and virtually. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. If you have any questions for Rochester Institute of Technology or our RIT, please put it down in the Q&A down at the bottom. Next up, we have Kent State University at Geauga and Twinsburg Academic Center.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Bethany Bejo. I'm one of the admissions counselors at Kent State University, Geauga in the Twinsburg Academic Center. I'm also joined by my colleague in admissions here tonight. Her name is Mary Lynn Delfino. You will meet her in just a second. Before we go too much farther into our presentation, though, we do want to direct your attention down to the bottom corner of the screen. We have created a virtual Google Drive folder that contains the information that we're going to cover tonight, as well as a copy of these slides. You can also scan that little QR code and it will take you there as well.
All right, thank you, Bethany, and it's a pleasure to be here with all of you tonight, so thanks for sticking with us. My name is Mary Lynn Delfino, and I'm an admissions counselor, primarily working out of our Twinsburg Academic Center. I work with students from Summit, Cuyahoga, Medina, and Portage counties, and other counties surrounding us as well. This map shows several points of access to Kent State University. As Brian mentioned, we have an 8-campus system. The Geauga campus and Twinsburg Academic Center are considered one campus with 2 locations. The Geauga campus is about 45 minutes from Kent in beautiful Burton, Ohio, AKA Pancake Town, USA. They're tapping the maple trees right now. And Twinsburg is about 25 minutes from the Kent campus, located right off of I-480 on the way from Kent to Cleveland.
When we asked some of our students what they liked about our campus, these words are what came to their mind. So close-knit, affordable, family feel are all things that they love about our campus locations. Something else that they love about our campus is that they are a Kent State student from the very beginning. They don't have to be a transfer student to the Kent campus if they plan to transition there to complete their degree. We do offer both associate's and bachelor's degrees that can be completed in full on our campus, as well as the beginning coursework to all of Kent State's nearly 300 majors and degrees. We offer career-focused degrees, the most popular on our campus being nursing, business management, information technology, and middle childhood education. A new program that students have access to this year is in collaboration with Kent State Ashtabula, and that is our respiratory therapy technology program. They can start the coursework with us via Zoom technology. We liked Zoom before it was cool, but that is a program that we're really excited to partner with the Ashtabula campus on.
As you've heard earlier from Jasmine at Kent State Stark, our regional campuses have a hometown tuition rate, which is the same across all of our regional campuses. Here on this slide, you also see our average class size is about 20. Faculty and students alike, they love our small class sizes because it allows them to forge personal connections that will help you as a student prepare for your future career and or graduate studies. Continuing the conversation about affordability, you can see in this chart how Kent State Geauga and the Twinsburg Academic Center stack up against other Ohio colleges and universities with regard to tuition. So students pay less in tuition and have access to all of the resources of a world-class research university. In addition, 67% of our students are awarded some form of financial aid, while 80% of our freshmen receive a scholarship to our campus. That might be a merit scholarship based on your grades or a donor-funded scholarship that you apply for. Unique to our campus is if you have done College Credit Plus and you matriculate at College Credit Plus at Kent State and you matriculate to Kent State Geauga and the Twinsburg Academic Center as a freshman, you'll qualify for that next tier in merit scholarship dollars. Donor-funded scholarships at our campus require a separate application, which is due in mid-May. Every Kent State campus has different requirements and applications for scholarships. So if you're looking at a couple different campuses, it does help to contact the campus that you're interested in for more information.
We offer many student support services on our campus that include academic success coaching and workshops, tutoring, and student accessibility services for those students who may have an IEP or require 504 accommodations. We also serve many first-generation college students on our campus, and many of our staff are first-generation college students as well. And we have many supports and resources in place to help them along their academic journey. Something else that we encourage our students to do is get involved on campus. There's lots of ways to be involved, including student organizations, such as our very large esports club and our newest club, Geauga Gardeners. We also join with other regional campuses to host game nights, movie nights, and lots more.
So if you are interested in applying to our campus or any of our Kent State campuses, there's still time for fall 21. If you're a senior at our campus, that application's due by August 15th. If you're a junior, as Brian mentioned, the fall 22 application will open up in August. Please note right now, regional campuses do not participate in the Common App. So if you're not sure what campus you want to apply to, you may want to think about applying to the Kent campus because they are more selective in their admissions, while our regional campuses are open admissions. We've never required ACT or SAT scores, and we never will. If you change your mind about what campus you want to go to, applications can easily be switched between our campuses. So to take that next step, go to our website, kent.edu/Geauga. And like our other campuses, we do accept fee waivers, and we provide a fee waiver if you come check us out for a visit, either in person or virtually.
And just a reminder, all Kent State campuses do offer College Credit Plus. So if you're interested in that and earning high school or college credit while in high school, give the campus of your choice a contact. And feel free to visit that virtual folder of ours. Thanks for sticking with us this evening. We are happy to help. Contact Mary Lynn for Twinsburg or me for Burton, or just shoot us an email to geaugaadmissions@kent.edu. And give us a following on social media. It's a good way to stay in contact and in touch with any college you may be considering in the future. Social media is a good view into college life at those campuses. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Awesome. Thank you all so much. If you have any questions for Kent State University at Geauga and Twinsburg Academic Center, please put it down in the Q&A quickly as we are running out of time. And with that said, we do have about a minute or so. So any questions, you may want to contact Mary Lynn or Bethany, and please make sure that you visit their website if you do have any questions, since we are out of time for tonight's virtual college fair. Now, with that said, I just want to thank you all so much for joining us, not only our presenters, but also our attendees. You all have been absolutely fantastic. So thank you for being here. Couple different things before I let you all go for tonight. After you close out the window, very quickly, very quickly, there will be a 4-question survey that will appear. So please give us some feedback if at all possible. Also, please sign up for more sessions if you could as well. There are plenty more college presentation going on, not only for this evening, but also we will have panels for the Ohio admissions counseling virtual college fairs in about 2 weeks. You can actually find those on strivescan.com/Ohio. Also, a recording of this will be available in about a week or so at the same page that you registered for at this point in time. So with that said, my representatives, you're more than welcome to turn your videos on and say goodbye to our attendees, as we are out of time for tonight. And thank you all so much once again for being here. And please have a safe, and if you are in a cold area, warm night. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.